My name's Cam.
And I'm RevKev.
And you're watching The Geek Gap.
We dressed up a little bit today.
We did.
We did, because there's like some big news that we figured we gotta get dressed up for.
Huge, groundbreaking news.
And I know nothing about it.
He knows nothing about it, and he's the one who's going to be the most affected by this news that I'm just about to break to you right now.
I literally just finished working. I'd been working all day and all evening.
Yeah, so I kept him away from it. This news dropped 10 minutes ago, maybe.
10 minutes?
We're within 10 minutes of the scoop. As you can see, we're dressed up. Got my Spider-Man tie over here.
Got my Superman tie over here.
So, let's get into the news. Can you show me your Superman tie real quick?
This is long hair Superman.
Long hair Superman.
This was mullet Superman when Superman returned after his resurrection, after dying from fighting Doomsday. So I've had this tie for a long time.
It'd be pretty cool if in the DCEU we had like Henry Cavil do the long hair Superman at some point. That'd be super cool.
No, mullet Superman should never, ever come back.
You know what, though?
What?
That's a problem we'll never have to worry about.
What do you mean?
Because unfortunately, the news that we're breaking today...
No, what? What?
Come straight from the mouth of Henry Cavil.
No.
Yes.
What?
Oh, no, I feel so bad doing this video. I didn't mean to subject you to this. We have a Variety.com article and an Instagram post directly from Henry Cavil.
Yes.
James Gunn writing new Superman film. Henry Cavill will not return, but I'd to play different DC character. That is the news that just broke.
No.
Superman's #1 fan right here next to me. I feel like a terrible person right now breaking this news.
Hashtag fire James
Gunn.
Are you serious? This is real?
This
is like Variety. This isn't like Babylon B?
Before we even get into the Variety article, I'm going to read Henry Cavill. I haven't even read this. I just saw the headline. You want to take a minute first?
Oh, no, read it.
Okay. It's coming straight from the mouth of Henry Cavill on his Instagram page. Henry Cavill writes, I've just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that.
I don't.
I hope
Henry,
everybody knows.
Fight.
I hope everybody knows how terrible I feel right now. I hope everybody knows. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been my side through the years, this guy right over here, we can mourn
and
for
I'm not
a
a SnyderVerse guy.
I know, and yeah.
So
but Henry
Cavill,
Man of Steel, and I'm on the same boat. That's
again, Man of Steel wasn't
Superman.
not my favorite movie, but he
is
amazing.
Peak Superman, in my opinion. I'll continue on. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for exists, and the examples he sets for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards.
This literally breaks my heart. So if I had my phone here, you would see the wallpaper I have on my phone. What is the wallpaper on my phone?
Henry Cavill returning at the end of Black Adam. Spoiler if you haven't seen it, but it's been a little bit now.
Yeah, well, the picture that he wrote, that Henry Cavill, when he made his announcement, that picture he released, that has been on my phone wallpaper.
It's true.
Oh, James Gunn, you suck.
This is a man who made Guardians of the Galaxy, to be fair. He's kind of epic, you know.
And you know what? I didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so...
way to find his weak point. Yeah, this is... Again, I may look a little emotionless when it comes to this topic at the moment, especially compared to him over here. I'm not a big DC guy.
Superman's my guy.
Can you show the tattoo?
Oh, I'm also taking my shirt off, but... Superman, I've had a Superman
tattooed on his arm.
I have every Superman comic that came out from 1985 when John Byrne revitalized Superman up until recently with a 1-year gap that a couple of years ago when I stopped collecting Superman comics for a little bit. And I just recently stopped collecting Superman comics with Superman, Son of Kal-El. That was just so bad, so I stopped.
We won't get into that. That's
a video for another time.
But
I knew this was coming, actually.
I am not, as much as
Twitter
like this is new, I'm very much not surprised.
And I've known, when they brought in James Gunn, I knew they were rebooting. Like, again, even with like the Patty Jenkins announcement that Wonder Woman 3 got scrapped.
Wonder Woman 3 is scrapped. Aquaman 2 is supposed to be the end of Aquaman.
And again, this is like the thing. Like, Aquaman stunk. Wonder Woman 1984 stunk. Even Wonder Woman wasn't that great of a movie.
The first half
was great. Like, all the First World War stuff was great. And Gal Gadot.
Fantastic.
Awesome!
That's the one thing I will give the SnyderVerse credit for.
Gal
the casting is perfect.
Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, everybody
Ben
but Ezra
Affleck.
Miller. Ben Affleck. Yeah. Ezra Miller was the only bad casting in that whole thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't Barry Allen for me. And I'm like, I'm so deflated.
What does that mean for Ben Affleck? What does that
they're
mean
all done.
for...
They're all done. It's a reboot. Yeah. And that was kind of the chatter for the last couple of days. And I've known they're going to have to reboot it. I don't even know if The Flash is still going to be coming out. The Flash is going to be they're going to use The Flash to reboot it. Like, they have to. Like, they got to do a Flashpoint. That's all you can do right now. Now Henry Cavill said he's coming back as another DC character.
So let's get into the article now, which again I haven't read. Again, this news dropped about 15 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes now. Things are heating up in Metropolis as DC Studios co-head James Gunn has announced he is writing a new feature film about Superman.
You suck, James Gunn.
In step with the new project, we show love here. In step with the new project,
thanks, Pastor Kevin.
Gunn has also revealed. Where are we here? Gunn has also revealed that Henry Cavill will not return as the hero. Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects at the beginning of the new year. Some interesting news.
Yeah.
The director turned label chief tweeted Wednesday evening, among those on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of Superman's life. So the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans. And we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. Sources close to DC told Variety that Gunn, his co-president Peter Safran, and Cavill met recently and are all energized to find something in the comic book universe for Cavill to tackle.
They better not do John Kent Superman as their Superman.
I really would, like you're talking about Superman...
Son of Kal-El.
Son of Kal-El.
Social justice warrior, fighting climate change Superman.
Personally, I don't see James Gunn taking it that direction. We've seen his superhero properties to date have been handled very tastefully. The Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy.
I didn't see the Suicide Squad.
It's because it was rated R and you don't watch those. Yeah. But it was a good film.
I didn't watch Peacemaker.
We don't have HBO Max.
Yeah. Oh, it was on Crave.
I am very much more so on the side of let's give the benefit of the doubt and see what's coming in the future. I tweeted today, someone made a joke about Henry Cavill announcing the Man of Steel 2 sequel in 2048, and it was an old man-looking Henry Cavill, and I retweeted that and made this needs to happen if we don't get Man of Steel 2 anytime soon. Yeah. And it looks like I may have cursed DC because... So a mere hours later.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. It needed to be rebooted. I'm not a SnyderVerse guy. I didn't like Justice League. Justice League Snyder Cut was better.
I'm the Marvel guy, personally.
Was better than the Justice League because they made friendly, hope-filled Superman.
Sure.
Which I liked, but it wasn't a good movie either. Like, I'm not a SnyderVerse guy. Apart from the casting, I really liked all the casting except for Ezra Miller. Yeah. Again, I just didn't think he was a good Barry Allen. But Henry Cavill, now here's the thing. Even though I love Henry Cavill, like Tyler Hoechlin, who's Superman in the Superman and Lois TV show, he's an incredible Superman too. So I can be won over. All that to say, we don't need to fire James Gunn. I repent of that statement. But you're really going to have to knock this out of the park to win over this DC fan, because DC movies have been too bad for too long, and we deserve better.
It's true. You know what?
Preach.
We'll let you give your cry off camera. Although, that would have probably reined in a whole bunch of subscribers. I know. Part of me, deep down, the evil, twisted part of me was like, that would be a lot of subscribers if you did.
Whenever Dad cries, we get more subs.
That's still, hey, last time did pretty well.
64,000 views on our other channel when
Check out the RevKev channel. So sorry to have to report this news, but that being said, me personally, excited to see where the future of DC lands. I know there's going to be a lot of outrage over the next few days, but let's look forward. And in the words of Henry Cavil, onwards and upwards. Dun, 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 dun.